Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG, and today we have Secret Lair Gemini for the land cycle and an actual announcement on when the God's Green Earth is the Unfinity actually going to be coming to print, and we actually have a chance to buy the thing. Now, with that said, who cares? But we're gonna go over it anyway because Unfinity is actually kind of nice. So, without further ado, we're going to get into it. Stay close to the end for the shameless shilling and how you can get special items from me and my eBay store. So, here we go. Secret Layer Gemini is dun 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 this thing. So, yeah, this is a thing. Pretty sure we covered it once, but they've released it again. Here is your basic mountain for Gemini. It's kind of funny how this looks like a smiley face. This looks like a frown on two mountains. Again, not much to say about this whole land cycle thing with Secret Lair and astrology, other than the fact they're really starting to reach for this kind of stuff. But anyway, with that said, I'd rather see them actually make these kind of cards that if people want, they can buy them. That's not going to affect the actual collectability of real cards in Magic. So, as much as it's not my thing, it could be someone else's. And as much as I hate Secret Lair, I would rather see this kind of Secret Lair, no matter how dorky it is, compared to any other reprints of other cards that I actually would want to play and maybe get in packs. That way I have some collectability to the products I actually have. So, and you're asking yourself, but Captain, what's the price? Well, pretty much the same things we went over before in the other ones. Here's your four different options along with price. For a pack of 5 non-foils, it's 30 bucks, roughly $6 a land. Ugh. However, you can get 25 of them for 120, which is basically 5 cards for free. So if you wanted to, I don't know, split this with your friend and go half and half, you could save a few bucks. I don't know, but that it is what it is. Same down here, foil versions, 5 of them are 40, which is obviously 10 bucks more than this. However, if you were to get 5, it's a lot more than this. So, but 30 times, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Uh, if you were to do this 40 times, it'd be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So it'd be 200. So you save basically the price of one of these by buying 5 of these. If that's your jam, go for it. But I'm going to be honest with you. Until they start fixing how Secret Lair gets foiled, it's going to be real hard to play these in a deck. Plus, not to mention, if you just need one because you're playing Commander or something, um, I mean, Commander, you can play more than a basic land one of. I mean, don't get me wrong, but if you're playing Commander and you're playing a bunch of basic lands, if you're going to spend 40 bucks on 5 of these, you probably should spend 40 bucks on some dual lands. And I use dual lands terms very loosely, but any kind of land that's halfway decent that produces 2 colors, therefore you're not mana hose because you got nothing but mountains in your hands. But anyway, is what it is, tis what it is. So, it looks like this is going to be the ongoing price and theme for Secret Lairs, so I guess take it or leave it. Like I said, not for me, but if this is your jam, by all means, get on it. And I can at least appreciate the fact that this is something that's not going to destroy the cards that I already collect. Because Lord knows they're already printing full art lands in every set so that they're not special anymore, so go ham. So, and finally, dun dun dun, Unfinity has been announced. That is right. The most unbelievable space carnival in the unverse, October 7th, is the new April 1st. So, um, yeah, so April 1st, basically, as much as they probably didn't want it to be, was a April Fools because they didn't release crap for this game. But Unfinity will be coming October 7th, so mark your calendar. This is an awful pun. For October 7th, for the 4th unset finally gets its day in the sun. And because it's been a minute since we showed you what Unfinity has in store, you may want to revisit the sneak peek we shared all the way back in November. Sweet Jesus, that's been a long time. My God, has it been that long? But yeah, if you guys want to do that, feel free to go take a look again. As you guys know, the Unfinity set is going to have Shocklands reprinted as Space Lands, which I'm not mad about that because I think Space Lands would be cool. However, As cool as Shocklands are, for the love of God, stop reprinting them. I want them to be worth a little something more than $5 because they are one of the best dual lands in the set other than a real dual land, for the most part. But they're also the easiest to get, so I understand why they want to make them cheap enough for everybody to have them, what have you. But uh, we don't know what else is going to come in Unfinity. We actually haven't got a whole lot of spoilers. We got some, and it's going to be pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. But I think the real caveat or thing that people are going to want to talk about in Unfinity is are God, I'm good at English. Will there be a card actually worth money in Infinity or Unfinity? Now, obviously, the Shocklands will be, and that's going to be something that's going to make Unfinity different from other unsets. Other unsets, yes, they're expensive, and yes, this and yes, that, but a lot of that being expensive in the other unsets was the fact that the old Unfinity sets were such limited print runs. They were the first one to get those full art treatments of lands along with foils that were so cool and are to this day still sweet and some of my favorite foil full art lands, regardless of how they print them out now. It's just something to be said about the old lands. They're just so pretty. So pretty. But the good thing about this is if they go back to doing those lands, those lands only came maybe one or two foils per box, which is why they're god awful expensive. Um, the full art lands won't be worth as much because everything is full art now. But with the addition of actual shock lands, that will give the set something that will be wanted by all players. And if you want to get your jam on with some weird space stuff, you can do that. Because also don't forget, this kind of space theme kind of goes a little bit with Kamigawa Neon Dynasty because it's not that old medieval theme like we've been used to forever. And they're starting to release some of that more futuristic stuff. So like this with like, Warhammer 40K would be kind of cool with Neon Dynasty or anything else that resembles this kind of backdrop. Now, with that said, I'm not saying I want you to futurize my Magic sets. But it is going to be nice that you can actually play a set and have that same kind of flavor theme and it actually be playable. And that'll be cool, and not just Commander, but just in fun, casual games as well. Um, i.e., if you haven't seen or heard about it, go check out my video on the Bearscape deck. For the love of God, that is fantastic. I love it. Um, it's just too funny. Too funny. With that said, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Until we see some more Unfinity, I can't really give you guys an idea of what I think about the set. I think it's going to be worth a little more than most of the old sets. I mean, the old sets are still worth something, but not as much demand for as other sets, like real sets. I think this might be them trying to make Unfinity or the unsets more desirable while still keeping their flavor of comedy and comedic justice. So, um, with that said, don't forget, guys, if you want to support the channel, like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you think of Unfinity, even the secret layers if you're really feeling froggy. Um, it'll help support this channel, get some more views, push me up on that good old YouTube algorithm. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers still. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell people you don't like, especially if you don't like the videos. That way you can punish them, just like you've just punished yourself by watching me. But at the end of the day, I do appreciate everybody who does watch. So if you've done everything you can, you want to do a little extra, the link's in the description to my eBay store where all the card opening videos go. There's a link to Patreon where you can get some sweet swag and cool deals on box prices when you sign up. Um, some of that stuff open on the store, maybe even shipped to you depending on what I got going on. There's also email link to the store and the YouTube channel in there if you want to reach out and say hi. And with that said, don't forget, I'm getting ready to do the box opening series for Baldur's Gate Commander Legends. If you'd like to sponsor a box for that, I'll open a box online, send you the cards from it first class. It would be great. I have set and draft boosters available and even some bundles. So hit up the Patreon. Once you subscribe, I'll give you a good deal. Or just send me an email. We can see if we can work anything else out as well. I'm here for you. And if you want, I can even put these boxes for sale price or special on eBay where only you will know what the auction is. The only thing about that is, remember, if you buy through eBay, you're going to pay tax. If I give you a price, I probably won't tax it because it's just going to be one of those things where taxes included. It's the final sale price. Have at it. So with all that said, stay tuned for the next video where we finally get a look at what's in the list because they finally released it. And I'm going to make the video right now and post it on the following day because there's going to be a lot to dive into on that. So until next time, be kind, and I hope to see you across from the game table.